5:30. Yo, I'm MC Too Tall. I got some things that I want to discuss. And you're gonna come with me, and we're gonna discuss these things.
Illuminati is a thing you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and slave us so much more. World domination, I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule because you're an absolute zero. I'm the keeper of the chalice, a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to, because I'm not a failure in life like you. Let's talk about Bill Gates and the mark of the beast, and the orgies in the streets at the Catholic feasts, and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring, and George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers, working for the devil. Chumps that can't fight, they ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk and doubt it, so I'd rather die than stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for the Illuminati.
How we doing, everybody? How are we doing? All right. Well, we got some things we need to talk about. We definitely got some things we need to talk about. For starters, what's for lunch? Some say oxtail, some say goat's head. But either way, what's for lunch? But in other news, we have our ingenious president with the unearned presidency by the name of Joseph Biden, and he's supposedly looking out for our best interests. That's why he's got our southern borders wide open for fentanyl. That's why he cut down all these pipelines and coal mines and all these efficient means of self-sufficiency. And he just cut that all off and made us dependent on energy from two countries. And who are those two countries? Russia and Ukraine. So as you know, recent history here, Russia has invaded Ukraine. They're like in their second week of occupation of Ukraine. And that's because Biden coerced Zelensky into joining NATO, which Ukraine, needless to say, has not yet joined NATO. And so, since they're not a NATO country, we really don't have any cause to jump in there. But he's going to want our boys to jump in there and risk their lives for Ukraine, as our southern borders are getting ravaged and our women are getting raped in our southern borders. But aside from that, Joe Biden is doing just fine now, isn't he? So what he's doing, because he's such a great strategist, he's sending his vice president into Europe for the second time. And we have such profound respect on the world stage now that Kamala Harris is our vice president. Because, she looks cute when cackling in a pantsuit, according to some. And that's why we have such respect on the world stage now. And yeah, we're gonna be doing great. We're gonna be doing great. I mean, it's so good. It's so good to have high gas prices now, because our high gas prices are such a good trade-off against those mean tweets that came from Donald Trump. Now, aren't they? On a sad note, a fellow YouTuber, a great man of knowledge, another grown-up in the room, more untapped knowledge gone forever. We had lost Michael David Carroll, who you might simply know as David Carroll. And he brought lots of insight and lots of knowledge to the urban community, gave them the blueprint, gave the urban community the blueprint of what exactly to do to reclaim your community and be self-sufficient. And of course, he passed that baton down, and nobody reached up and grabbed that baton. Not a one. So, all I could say is rest in peace, rest in power, David Carroll. All right, with that said, I want all my viewers out there to continue to listen to my music, follow my ways, stay strong, keep kicking that slang. I'm MC Too Tall, master of sound quality. Peace. Illuminati is a thing you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and slave us. So much war. World domination. I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce, and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule because you're an absolute zero. Man, I'm the keeper of the chalice. I'm a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to because I'm not a failure in life like you. Now let's talk about Gates and the mark of the beast and the orgies in the streets out in these feasts and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring, and George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers that's working for the devil that jumps and can't fight. They ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk and doubt it. So I'd rather die to stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out for the Illuminati.